Hello, hello, welcome everyone. I, I just wanted to play Turrican today because I don't know, but I decided to play Turrican today. Again.
Welcome to Turrican.
I see you coming for Turrican. Yeah, Turrican. Right, I start with 3 continue. I get another continue by picking up 300 diamonds. Oh, come on! I decided to put my microphone very close to my mouth today so that I could hopefully my voice will not get cut out by the noise gate and the noise suppression. I forgot to do something important. Hold on. Closed captioning should now will be active now. Thank you very much, game. But now that that's gone off screen, now that that thing has gone off screen, it disappeared completely. It's no longer available. I like the spread shot in Turrican because you can hit more targets with it, even though each individual shot is weaker than the long beam. And the long beam shot, you get to hit more targets with it, and that makes it more useful in my opinion. I also have my hands around the microphone because, well, the keyboard layout for this game demands it. I should really look into maybe putting the microphone on my clothes like some people will do when they speak at keynotes. I have the microphone very, very close to my mouth. So anyway, this is Turrican, and if you've played Duke Nukem 2, you'll recognize a lot of the graphics that are in this game, because Duke Nukem 2 stole a lot of the graphics from Turrican, and at one point I wonder, what did they not steal from Turrican? Come on, fire the laser beam! Fire the lightning beam! Come on! Dang, I almost fell. I almost got destroyed there. In Turrican, you're a glass cannon. You can deal a lot, dish out a lot of damage, but you also take a lot of damage. don't know what I don't know what targets the landmines will hit, but it seems it can hit targets on other surfaces that are beneath or above you. I'm surprised I didn't take any damage from that. Anyway, you jump here, you keep going left, that'll get you to a secret area. Turrican 2 was... I tried a bit of Turrican 2. Made a slight bit of progress in Turrican 2. In Turrican 2 you can use the gyroscope anytime you want, but the landmines, you can drop up landmines at any time you want, you pressing the fire button when you have the gyroscope active. But it's just like Metroid. By the way, I am testing enhanced broadcasting today, so if it goes well for me today, I'm gonna keep using it in the future. I wasn't too confident about my GPU strength, but now I see I seem to be doing well in not getting any encoding overloaded issues. I'm not, thankfully. Oh my goodness, I made it out of this level with 1 HP, and a dream, as they say. I really digging this music. Hello, Gauntlet. That thing is called the Gauntlet. Man. Very important to remember that you cannot move in 2 directions at once. Like you cannot move in 2 directions at once. Yeah. There is a secret area up here. Whole bunch of 1-ups for free. Oh no. I hope I survive this fall. Well, I made it. But it's gonna be hard jumping up because it's hard to avoid pressing 2 keys at once when you're using the keyboard. move your character around. Oh no. More of those long B pickups. Wish I could look up and down, cause that would be very helpful to see what's above me, what's below me, because very important to see what's above or below you so that you can avoid getting hurt. Gosh, I would not have survived that if not for the temporary invincibility the game so graciously gave me. Oh, man, what is it now? Gotta get my hands in position. Thought your mom or dad wanted something from me. There's a bunch of one-ups up here too. Really should have used the grenade. No, it's another one-up pickup in this level, but I don't think it's worth getting it. I don't think it's worth trying to get it. Maybe I could look up and down. Damn it. Garbage! Can't get up there. Maybe there's something that'll... a platform that I can use to get up there, but... it's not worth any more of this level, is it? Beam lives, I hope I can hold on to them. This music. Such a goated soundtrack this game has. Well, I said goated, but it came through the closed captioning as golden. Yeah, that's... yeah, It's just as accurate. Sure, you played Duke Nukem 1 or Duke Nukem 2, you recognize a lot of the stuff, a lot of these graphics. I hope I can defeat this thing. Killed it with a grenade right when I died. Ugh. Dude. Gosh, I hope I can beat... No, I beat Turrican off stream recently, and I hope I can beat it today, too. If not, consider this another practice run. Well, trying at least anyway. Damn you guys. Man, I remember there being a secret area with one or two extra lives above that boss. Kind of glad that I put the microphone close to my mouth. It seems that the closed captioning is more accurate now. Oh my. You little jerk. You little jerk. Good grief. Sorry for the burping. I totally forget what's down there. Just spikes. A whole lot of spikes. gonna fall down into that spike pit again. Oh, I'm glad I have a few panic buttons at my disposal. Come on, get up there! First, I search for anything I may have missed. Right now I'm just trying to clear out this area. Hopefully find some goodies. Especially extra lives. I'm gonna need like 30 of them. If I'm gonna need like 30 extra. I need like 30 lives to live in this game. Given my track record. Oh, and I looked on the RetroArch wiki. Apparently it doesn't support retro achievements, and FSUAE are not supported, but I have an idea for a retro achievement for this game. That would be to collect 30 lives. Come on! Dead. Any hidden block that may have been there is probably gone now. Yep, it's gone. We were exploring gets you into a whole lot of trouble that it's not easy to get out of. I don't think I could have done anything there. I didn't have any energy way used to shoot out. I didn't have anything to hit my grenades against, and even if I did fire my grenade, it would not have avoided any of those power-ups. So it wasn't worth. But I got an extra life from that. I hate it when they do that. And I don't like how long it takes to charge up this. Holy! Ooh! Screw it, I'm just gonna gyroscope. Anything else worth picking up? Well, there's 2 one-ups. Holy crap! I jumped at the exact moment that I land when the spike's up. I landed the exact moment when the spikes are up. Not good. Get out of here! Get out of here! Now! I'm just gonna gyroscope the rest of the way to the exit. Forget about the enemies. Forget about the enemies. Forget about the rest of this level. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Goodbye! The barriers. Alright. Now. Damn this level for not having any surfaces to hit my grenades against. Gyroscope then. For the love of good grief. Perhaps you should just gyroscope the rest of the way to the next boss and... or tiptoe. I can already tell the next boss is close. The only thing I could have done was gyroscope, and I really should have been smarter about this. Oh man. I'm gonna wait for him to get close to me. Wasn't a thing I could have done there. Lost 3 lives fighting him, and I was so good at fighting him. And when you hit him, I'm dead! No! Comes out of play. Oh. I'm up! I have to get that. I want that. I want that badly. And balls that break into smaller balls. And this music is great too. Hope I can, hope I can hear more of this great music. Seems like the ones from the ceiling weren't hurting me that time. Oh, they really should have been hurting me. Oh, I'm running out of time. I better collect everything I can. Just get out of Dodge. Is this where I was? Oh yeah, go all out. All out with a small. Oh, we'll bring him down. Yeah. Go down. Go down, you big creature. Down. Go down, you big bug creature. Man. This level I cannot use my... I cannot use my lightning beam, and I cannot use my... Dang it. I'm stuck on that thing. Like, you have to memorize where the extra life pickups are if you really want to get them. You know what, I'm gonna stay at the left side. If you really want to get the extra life pickups, you have to, like, memorize where they are. Ooh, took them all down in one shot. try my best to stay alive. You know what? Maybe I got an extra life from that, but... P, I have... Please let me have that game. Thank you. I thought there were gonna be more. Oh no. I almost thought I was done for because I had missed it. That's that taken care of. Man. Heavens. I had to lose an extra life. I had to lose a life for that. I can't deny that I like the music here. Please, Spotify, what do you mean closed captioning? You on to me or something? Oh, good. More lives. I get the 5-shot spread shot again. Love the 5-shot spread shot. These things you can whittle down with your lightning beam before they fall on you. Be a good idea to check this area for the life pickup. Always in need of those. Yeah, there's quite a lot of grenades, so I'm gonna pick them up. Quite a lot of grenades. No, I'm gonna use them. Glad I'm finding all the blocks with. Glad I'm finding all these goodie blocks. Let me get my hand in position again. Turrican was definitely inspired by Metroid and... Metroid and Contra games like that. Yeah, I like running around with the... I like how the spread shot lets me... I don't like how those bugs are so tanky. Making a lot of stupid decisions with regards to my movement right now, aren't I? Thank goodness for these goodie blocks. Gotta make sure I don't run out of time with this invincibility power up. I'm so glad that I used the grenade there. I don't know exactly where to go from here, but... Right, 31 lives. Good amount of their lives. You know, I'm so low on health. I'm low on health, so I'm gonna use the gyroscope. Ooh, and right when I was about to die, I got another extra life and a P, thank goodness. That'll help me, certainly. And we should be using the lightning beam to take out those balls. Balls. If I had died, that goodie block would have disappeared. Dang, I had so many flashes and grenades too. Like, take that guy out with the... Now I have to run through the bloody I have to run through some frickin' laser beams. I'm surprised though those extra life pickups were still there after I Turrican was also on the Commodore 64, but the Commodore 64 version of Turrican did not have music. I almost feel like using the gyroscope there, but that wouldn't have been a smart idea. Or maybe it would have been, but... Too many things shooting at me. I have this wall to fire grenades at. Oh, I got an extra life from that one. Thank goodness. Grenade. I had no way of telling that there was going to be more crap there. Too bad I couldn't have grabbed that P. Can you please give me a spread shot so that I can hit more stuff with my shots? Please. That would be very nice. Thank you very much, game. That would just be nice of you, game, if you could. Man, I had to spend 2 grenades on that one. There's no wall to hit. You hit the wall with your grenade, all the enemies on the screen disappear. I am all out of grenades. Landmine. Oh, damn. The only way you can actually get one of those extra life pickups, if you really time it well, or you're... Thank goodness. P, right when I was about to die. Need more of that game. Please, if you would be so kind. What the? Ooh. Why? Surely this is the end. I remember this part, and I think it's very close to the end, if not the end. Alright, it's the end. Right. Welcome to hell, I guess. Inside the creature, or that is devouring, or maybe insides of this evil creature that is destroying the world. Almost like this is like a billionaire's stomach, isn't it? Places like figuratively a billionaire's stomach, or inside for their body. Don't like how long it takes to place those mines. Oh, good heavens. Now you have to avoid all those drops of blood and... because those drops of blood could hurt you and kill you. Probably AIDS blood. Should not have got out of the gyroscope. Gyroscope is generally a good idea in this part of the game, I think. I'm gonna die soon, and nice it would be to look up. Maybe it would be a good idea to use the gyroscope here. Just to get out of there. I feel like exploring this area, but of course it would be... don't want to get destroyed by that blood. I want to get destroyed by that dripping blood. Or anything worth getting up here. Could be, I don't know. Really gotta time it right if you don't want to get hurt by the blood. Glad I didn't get hurt by those blood drops, but seems that the landmines are good at destroying things that are close to the surfaces, that are attached to the surfaces or close to the surfaces, regardless of where you are. I think the next part of the game you have to go through here. Frickin' heads, man. I don't know. Frickin' dinosaur heads. I don't know what those heads belong to. What am I getting hurt by? The blood or something else? Don't have any gyroscopes left. Oh my gooch. Pooh. Pooh, you game. Poop on you, game. Yeah, poop on you. Finally have the spread shot back, but... Why? Why do you do this to me, gay? You throw a head at me? Why do you throw a head at me? Why do you throw a head at me? Be like that. There's one up there. I want to grab it. 2, 3. Thank you, game, for all your generosity. Goodness. Kinda wanna listen to that bass assault music again. And shouldn't be afraid to use my energy waves. I have quite a few of those. Looks like I can't get up there now. Thanks to my trigger happiness. My fault, though. Yeah. Not really worth grabbing those diamonds, really. Hey, another one up. Wanna destroy those skulls without checking out these areas first. I don't like how long you have to hold down the fire button to activate the lightning beam or the landmines. Oh, those skulls in this area don't really do much to get me anywhere that I already can't mess. I'm a bit more than a minute. Oh, damn it. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Nice knife. What the heck do you mean? Why don't you use the gyroscope? Like how stuff disappears when it goes off the screen. Wait for that blood to drip too. Finally an exit. Thank goodness there's so much more blood here. Here come the birds, the crows. I'm not gonna go much further down because God only knows what awaits me down there. Goodness. At least there's no dripping blood at all. Just as I said that, I get a whole bunch of... Just as I said that, a whole bunch of blood drops appeared. Certainly do love raining down blood on me. All this machinery, all this equipment, all these fortress structures. I have a theory that they were built to feed this creature that we're inside right now. Always good to find stuff like that. Those rolling boulders are not very hardy. Otherwise, they would be much more of a pain in the butt to deal with. But heavens, oh. Game. Will you please knock it off for a moment? Just for a moment, knock it off. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of diamonds. What? Time out. What killed me? Ran out of time. Dang. I think the time limit is one of the worst parts of this game. You don't beat the level at that amount of time, you die. I'm surprised that one isn't dripping blood. Kinda glad I have the beam now. Glad I have the long shot now. Long shot at it. Got mauled by a head coming at me. You assume that beneath there is just death. And that it's not worth trying to grab any of those diamonds. Dang. Turrican 2 has a lot more weapons. You have this ball that breaks up into smaller balls and bounces off walls. You have the flamethrower from Duke Nukem 2. Keep that thing on the screen to take advantage of it. At least close to the edge of the screen. Seven continues. Not bad. Number of continues, but those are continues, not lives. And if I... Gotta say though, those closed captions are close but no cigar. Just as I thought. I don't like how Turrican 2 does not reset the timer if you die. Where to go from here, though? I don't know where to go from here. I don't find out by the time is up, I'm dead. Literally dead, I mean. Not me. Not dead in real life, but dead in the game. Isn't this where I just came from? I think it is. This is exactly where I just came from. I'm just going in circles, good grief. This This is where I just found a whole bunch of diamonds. There's nothing worth it. Nothing worth picking up here. There's nothing over here. You would hope that there's something over here, like the exit, but no. Something up there? I don't think so. Just more dangerous crap. Is that where I have to go? I can't get there. I'm stuck. I'm lost. I need help. $140. Less than 30 seconds. Yeah. I'm gonna die. I'm out. Heavens. I hate losing life to the block. Guess what? This is the part where after the surely there's the lack of music here makes it hard to tell which part of the level I'm in. Where to go next. I've already been to this part of the level. Yeah, I haven't. Damn, that was damn near all my health. Thanks for eating me, Mr. Head. Gee, thanks for eating me, Mr. Head. Oh. No, I almost thought it was going to be another jetpack section, but no, we're done with those. I actually beat this game, so I, for real, know that we're done with the jetpack stuff. Jetpack stuff is over with for good at this point. I have to do away the face. What the? You are kidding me! I lost 4 or 5 lives there. They're trying to You lost 4 or 5 lives there trying to get back up. That is why I hated the fact that this game doesn't let you look up or down. Because you can't see what's below you. You can't see a death trap below you. You can't see any death traps below you. That is bullshit. That is such bullshit. I died 5 times to that bullshit. You know, games like Focus, Duke Nukem 2, they let you look up and down. Let me guess, I'm gonna die if I fall out the street here too. You see that crow? I'm gonna wait for the crow to attack me. Like there are no more goodie blocks or power-ups for the rest of this level. I'm trying my best. You piece of garbage! Piece of garbage! Well, the blood stopped. This is really where I have to go. Why? Why did you walk off the platform instead of fire your lightning beam? Thinking that I would have had to go through a painful part of the level. Harmful block again. A harmful tile. Thankfully not. My lightning beam is now so short-ranged. Not really worth anything, is it? Can't really hit anything with it, can I? Oh, got a bot to take care of. Cheap viewers on blubberlaw.com. again. What? How did I have my fingers? Because our education, our college degree, our college diploma has ended up being useless. I have to wonder. Seems like a heck of a lot of entry-level jobs. They're trying to replace a lot of entry-level jobs with AI. I watched a video about that from Bernie Sanders. Seems to be one of the very few people in this day and age who's being straight with a proper level-headed thinking. It's remarkable considering his age. I can't. Just a never-ending. The way I see work now is just a never-ending treadmill suffering. A never-ending treadmill of suffering. Society, he threw you into school to get you used to it at an early age. And then they threw you... Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Just a whole bunch of lives to these blood droplets. And my... I think the boss is nearby. I'm gonna wait for these crows, though. Please stop falling down. The boss is right here, isn't he? I can feel it. Right. Well, I lost one life to that boss. Just want to be on the safe side. Yeah. Hopefully I can get past this stuff and be on my way out of this cursed part of this game. Why did I not do that sooner? I figured there would be another crow. I don't know where to go, right or left. Because of my stupidity, I lost lives to those damn crows. I have to go through more platforming. Yay! This you have to watch out for. Goodness, I use my energy, you've... Forget this part. Right, it continues. Welcome to the Tower of Morgul, everyone. We are finally here. It is time to kick some ass. Finally take advantage of hidden goodie blocks and oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there where I can live too. So that guy went off stream and disappeared. I thought that was something that only the power-ups did, not the enemies. And so many of these graphics, I recognize them being used in Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem 2. Circular knobs and stuff were used in Duke Nukem 2. These chains were used in Duke Nukem 2. Thank you very much for the key game, for the health refill. This is the final stretch of the game, the home stretch. I still recognize So much of the stuff from Duke Nukem 2. Duke Nukem 2 makes me wonder, what did Duke Nukem not steal? What did Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem 2 not steal from Turrican? Had an invulnerability there, so there's really nothing for me to worry about there. Hard to tell which blocks you can go through and which tiles you can't. Hard to tell which tiles are solid and which tiles you can go through. Like, seriously. Maybe it's because I just haven't been here, just haven't had much experience with this section of the game, but still. I don't know which ones I can walk through, which ones I can't. And, you know, with Duke Nukem 2, using, you know, the tiles that are behind me, you see those? Duke Nukem 2 used those as solid tiles. And yeah, Duke Nukem 2 stole those. Some of them seem to be solid, some of them seem to be walk through, for lack of a better word. Even those chains were used in Duke Nukem 2, albeit they were altered, they were... All of the chains in Duke Nukem 2 had blood on them and pieces of gore hanging from the ends. To climb on the chains from Duke Nukem 2, you know, before I got to this part of the game, I was expecting it to be a jetpack section. I was expecting a jetpack bullshit section, then... Holy crap. What kind of idiocy am I putting on display here? I have a gun. I think I also recognize some of these tiles being used in Clyde's Revenge. I'll find my way out of here, I'm sure of it. I think I've been to this part before, but I'll find my way out of here eventually. But be damned, it is just so hard to... If this was Duke Nukem 2, you would be able to climb up those big chains. Got 10 chains closed again. Okay. What crap is this part of the game gonna throw at me? Man. My computer is doing a lot of work. I have enhanced broadcasting turned on. I have speech recognition turned on. I don't know if speech recognition runs locally or if it's done by an AI model on a server on one of Google's servers, but I should have just done that from the get-go. Damn, I have the urge to explore. You know, there's a game by Bon Presto called The Great Battle. It's a crossover between Gunda, Kamen Rider, and something else I can't remember. I'd like to play that game, but with all the licensing with all the IP licensing issues around that game, I highly doubt that it will get a re-release anytime soon. What the heck? And a few vulnerability pickups. Will I be able to hit those turrets from below? Come on, you cannot be... Other P, I want it. Screw you, game. Always be vigilant. Small platforms are not a problem. See that, and then I fall all the way down to the bottom. Almost as if I let myself fall down here on purpose. And it is not worth... It's like it's not worth... It's like it's not worth doing this. Like it's not worth going. It's not worth waiting for the lightning bee to start firing. I was wondering about that turret. Thought, I know what to do. Did I see an extra life fall out of that block? I think I did. What a shame that I couldn't take advantage of it. There's something over there, like a tunnel that I can gyroscope into. Oh, it looks like a tunnel, definitely. Wait. Wait. Well, I definitely saw those robots flip over. This is the end. Again, you can't tell which tiles are solid, which tiles you can go through. This certainly looks like the exit. Alright. Looks like the second part of. Welcome to the second part of the Tower of Morgul. Curious as to whether there's anything up there. The L. I remember we go to the left. No, I want to explore this place, so... I remember the correct way to go is left. Finally got that L that I wanted. Oh, there you have it. A full-blown Turrican playthrough. By the way, 0 drop frames. Zero drunk friends. Zero dropped frames. Oh my, it's soft locked. No, glad I got out of that soft lock quickly. Seems like the speech recognition isn't recognizing the word soft locked. Oh, it just did. Well, there you have it. Wonder if I could find anything else down here. Just I want to explore. Alright, there's more stuff to find. Coming for ya, Morgul. I can't believe I'm not getting hurt. Oh. The last time I finished this game, I think I finished with over 30 lives. Anyway, now that I've beaten Turrican, I don't know what I'm gonna play next. Maybe EFSO. The Tower of Morgul. Been destroyed. Congratulations. You've liberated this world from the darkness. Light will now return, and everywhere life will come back over the shadows of the past. This world was saved, but there are lots of others which need someone like you to fight against the evil. Some of us will win, some of us will lose, only the strong will survive. Some of us will fall, but if we don't stop the darkness together this time, there will be no hope. Evil never wins if we believe in us. but now the warrior needs to rest. Concept and game design, Manfred Trends. Program, Holger Schmidt. Graphics, Manfred Trends. Music and sound effects, Chris Hulsbeck. Producer, Julian A. Recht. Managing Director, Mark A. Ulrich. Additional programming, Manfred Trends, Akin Muller. Additional graphics, Sebastian Dosch. Andreas Escher, developed using Pegasus Development System. Copyright 1990 by Rainbow Arts. Greetings and thanks from Manfred go to Kurt Weisskopf, Marcus Wiederstein, Mario Van Feist, Dirk Ulrich, Dieter Birkelbach, Alexander Ernst, Gunnar Marx, Adam Volka, Lutz Osterkorn. Greetings and thanks from Holger go to Akin Muller, Lutz Osterkorn, Willy Becker, Stefan Suparidis, Thomas Engel, Dirk Jagalski, and Hank, Jens Peterson, Andreas Vitaliak, Hans Wergengrahl, Hans-Dieter Hartwig, Stefan Lundgren, Andreas Hagman, Daniela Rink, Dan and Bill Bunton, Bill Williams, Ozark Softscape, Synapse Software, Paradise Programming. Now enjoy the music or press the almighty button on your fun stick. The end. By the way, I was about to say that Holger Schmidt was the guy who developed Rocks and Diamonds, but he was not. In fact, it was Rocks and Diamonds was developed by another guy he named Holger Schimmel. Right. My name, Alan 1024, of course. And now we see the Hall of Fame. Reach the end with 1.64 million points. Okay, that's the end of this part. Now, we're going on to Phase 2. I decided that to finish the decided to continue on with Derelict SCP. Okay, now I gotta fire up Nossos.net. Get the windows in order, close Amiga Live. Now, where is Derelict? Derelict is right there. Right. Space Open Engine. Right. Game window. Space Derelict. Right. Well, here we are off to try to do another run of that mission that I was having trouble with last time. The one where I have to escort the ships to the jump node and got stuck on this mission because they kept on blowing up the freighter.
Report, August 28th, 2372, 1510. After acting out on what we thought was accurate intelligence, Alpha Wing and the GTC Lone Wolf led a raid on what turned out to be a civilian operation. In the attack, the GTC Lone Wolf engaged the TRGC Psi, damaging it. Fortunately, we managed to stand down before an attack group of pirates arrived for the cleanup. Still, the Psi and the Lone Wolf were damaged enough that they are now in repair. The Tepawet Rally Group has launched a formal complaint along with the Morgan Mining Corporation. They're saying the GTBA is incapable of providing security in the outer territories. This is especially pressing now that we have received word that 1 million Capellan refugees are coming our way. End of incident report. Alright, pilot, we've got our work cut out for us. A lot of people are mad at us, but it's not our fault, and we still have a job to do. Report to briefing. While the GTC Lone Wolf and the TRGC Psi are in repair at Tau Cygna Station, the TRGS Meridian and the TRGF Haulian demanded to return to their office on Altair. Until we hear otherwise, we are still responsible for their safety.
By the way, I will be quiet during the briefings and the cutscenes. The hint said to change my wingman's loadout, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be an okay idea to do that. I like the Tempest, so the Rock Eyes get the standard Prometheus. I get Myrmidons, and I get Subak HL7.
Alpha Wing, it is your job to make sure that the Meridian and the Haulian reach the Altair jump node in one piece. They are carrying research materials that would fetch a high price on the black market. Alpha, you will fly close escort to the Meridian. The Morgan Mining Corporation has contracted mercenaries, designated Tachyon Wing, to fly patrol. They are not under our command. You are not to engage them. Given the recent attacks, another pirate raid is almost certain. Be on your guard, and good luck, pilot.
Alpha Wing, can you confirm your coordinates? It looks like the Meridian and Haulian are already halfway to the jump point.
Dan, they've left without us. Engaging afterburners.
I'm with you.
And they've already took a few hits. I get to take advantage of the Prometheus standard. Didn't want you guys to hear that.
Well, look at the little GTBA Alpha's run, eh?
Alpha, this is Command. We've got inbound pirates on attack vector towards the station.
Typical Zerk. You've never been in a real firefight anyway. Wouldn't want to scratch the paint on those nice new fancy fighters of yours.
These machines have saved my hide more than once.
Hey, remember what the commander said about flying a piece of junk? It's not the equipment that you're flying, it's how you fly it.
Well, look at that. We've got some inbound pirates. Stand back, Alpha Wing. We're going to show you how this is done.
I've got a wad of duct tape I'd like to shove up your ass.
Anything we can do to help, Alpha Wing?
It would be a good idea to match speed with them. Well, one point they decide.
Another set of inbound pirates coming in fast.
Meridian and Alpha Wing.
Well, at one point the people working on the media VPs decided to ditch the
Frankly, we don't need your help.
ditch the model thrusters completely because the sprite thrusters look better.
Well, lucky you got it anyway.
But then they decided to bring back the sprite thrusters.
Keep the radio chatter down.
Then they decided to bring back the model thrusters because they thought it looked better. Well, I don't know. I don't think the model thruster is good, and I don't think you can really improve much upon the look of the model thrusters in this engine.
Also, dude, this seal a little easy to use.
More like a tacky shade.
Alpha Leader, can you get a closer look at one of those things and scan it?
I'd already scanned one of them. I think he's Loki. Used to be the original stealth fighter. Specifically, the goddess scan.
What the hell? Command, it appears we're fighting drones.
Drones or not, Alpha Wing, they're still attacking you. Defend your charge.
10-4, Roger, over and out. Thanks.
What the hell is Turrican Wing up to? They dispatched that wing a long time ago. Why are they helping us?
We're just sitting back enjoying the turkey shoot. Carry on.
Really gotta be more careful with my firing my missiles. To think I'm matching speed with these guys. No. There's not a lot I can say. And my wingman, no. They are getting away from my missiles so easily.
Alpha Wing. You've got 8 Ares-class fighters making their way towards the jump point.
We're a little busy here, Command. Can you send someone else?
Alpha Wing, you're the only ones close enough to intercept them.
These drones have started attacking the freighter. We can't leave them.
Acknowledged, Alpha.
Dang it, I don't want them to get holy in like they did with the last 2 or 3 times. Damn it, they're on the other side! And the support ship, it's not worth calling the support ship now, they're gonna arrive too late.
Alpha Wing, Long John Wing made the jump to subspace. The Altair jumped down.
It looks like it's gonna take me quite a while for the support ship to get here. Not the last of Hook. Okay, Cervicor. Looks like they only have 1 support ship here. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it to come here.
Alpha Wing, you've got another set of inbound pirates coming in fast.
Kid, dang, I wasn't expecting that. But at least I stay close to the ships I'm supposed to defend. And it says 28 cm in the lower right corner of the screen, but I keep on thinking that means centimeters instead of countermeasures. I don't think I fight like this in my Commander Prophecy. I think the enemy needs to dodge me before they hit me head on. Glad to see that it seems to be working. Glad to see that it seems to be working well for me now. "47 kills. Okay, the cargo container is at 13%. The Olean is at 63%. That's not bad. So I have lists of people who
Alpha
focus
Wing,
on
Long John
DOS
Wing may
games.
jump to subspace in the Altair jump node. You're going to have to follow them. Repeat, you're going to have to follow them.
So I have lists of people who focus on MS-DOS and early Windows on Twitch. They are retro streamers who focus on MS-DOS, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows 7, that sort of stuff, Windows XP. Meridian and Holian have made it out.
Roger that, Command. Engaging jump drive.
This was not an easy mission, pilot, nor is it going to get any easier. It seems that the pirates are not only well organized, they are better armed. The TRGS Meridian and the TRGF Holian made it to the Tau jump node. Congratulations, but your job isn't finished yet. We can be certain of an impending pirate attack on the 2 Tepewa Rally Group vessels in subspace. That's why you're following them into subspace. It looks like the Loki drones and Hook Wing were solely intended to tie Alpha Wing down, while the Long John Wing of Ares heavy fighters made their way to the jump point. Those fighters are top of the line. Their threat in this region is not to be underestimated. Good job in holding them off. Drones or not, you were outnumbered by more than 10 to 1. There was no way that you could have reached Long John Wing in time. It seems that this whole operation was intended to keep us occupied while the Ares fighters entered subspace. We have sent a priority Alpha transmission to a Vasudan task group in the Altair system. They will be dispatching a unit of fighters to help intercept Long John in subspace.
Alright. Let's go. Let's go chase down these
Presently,
pirates.
Alpha Wing is flying close escort to the TRGS Meridian and the TRGF Holian. You are flying in the subspace corridor between the Tau Sigma and Altair jump nodes. At present, there is no sign of the pirate craft, designated Long John Wing. We know these to be 8 Ares-class fighters. They are more heavily armed than your Myrmidons. However, we expect them to be carrying armament intended for disabling ships. This may be to your advantage, but don't count on it. Remember that in subspace, your shields will not work. The only benefit in this situation is that neither will theirs. Because of their 6 forward gun mounts and heavier armor, it is recommended that you avoid attacking Long John Wing head-on. To aid you, we have dispatched the GTS Servicor to reload your weapons. The Servicor is carrying additional missile supplies, so you may change your missile configuration if you so desire. Due to the nature of this type of mission, we can expect that Long John Wing will not be operating alone. You can be sure of additional support craft in the area, and possibly even another wing of fighters. Be on your guard. The Vasudans have dispatched Omicron, a wing of Serapis-class fighters. They have also dispatched the GVT Izaroth to aid you. We expect them shortly. This is a dangerous mission, pilot. Good luck.
Okay. We get to use tornado missiles in this mission. Excellent. I suppose I don't think we have enough for everyone, but unfortunately.
Alpha, there we go. That's it. Everyone's reloaded and good to go. Good luck, Alpha.
Thanks, Servicor. See you back at the bar.
Where the hell is Long John Wing? We should have seen them by now.
Not a clue, Alpha 2. Keep your eyes open.
I don't expect Long John to be alone either. Plus, I don't like the idea of flying without my shield.
Hey,
Even debris.
Why should you worry?
My grandfather guys died in the Great War, remember?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey, what's with all the debris floating around in here?
I don't know. Subspace must be playing tricks in our senses. My scanner's calling it Shivan.
Now that's something I didn't need to hear.
Hey, relax. It's probably just some regular debris that's been trapped in subspace.
Oh boy.
There they are, going weapons hot.
What?
Alpha, we've lost our engine. The Drake is inbound, and looks like it's going to dock with us.
Wow, don't think subspace life explosions. Stay with me. Let's stay with me.
You know, I don't think the Meridian and Holly were the target. I think we were.
That's how they were going to get us out of subspace. With a legit GTV.
Man.
Planet's got shit. I hate to bother you when you're busy, Alpha Leader, but will you? You'll get this. Make anything up with me.
Alpha, this is Omicron. We stand ready to assist. Glad to have you here, Omicron.
Where's Drake?
Acknowledge these are up.
Wait. Where? Blackbeard. They're trying to steal the container from... They have an anti-fighter beam.
Where are they coming from? Looks like they're appearing out of subspace itself.
Goodness, that was one hell of an explosion. This face is weird. To see some friendly ships around here too. Oh man. Why did that freighter make such a big explosion? Where's Alpha 2? Okay. Alpha 2's got Alpha 2's got a support ship on him. You know that bot that just left a spam message on the channel. Like, I hope that Julian can get out of here. Oh. Health shields, these things are cake.
That's how they hide themselves. They have an AWAC.
Alpha Leader, we're getting some strange readings from the Muden array. It looks like it was using some kind of subspace generation field to hide the ships. That's very dangerous inside the jump corridor. The ship seems to be deteriorating. Alpha Leader, the Muden array is going critical. I'm detecting a surge in subspace.
Good thing I can hit this thing with my Prometheus. So far away.
Holy crap, what the hell was that?
Oh boy, now we've really stepped in it big time.
All units in the Altair jump node. This is a
Lucifer!
message. Stand clear of the Lucifer-class vessel. Leave the area at once.
Alpha, we confirm. We've got a massive streaming ship, a Lucifer configuration.
Sorry for bumping the microphone.
Lucifer-class vessel in the corridor.
I never signed on for this. Everyone, clear out of the node.
Activity or not, let's get the hell out of here.
Do we go to Altair? I would feel bad if I left Meridian behind. One of the primary objectives was to get Meridian through this corridor. Maybe I go back to Tau Sigma. All my wingmen have left, but what about me? Can I come back home? Like the Israel, the ship that repaired Meridian. Now they're jumping out. Now, well, maybe I'd wait for Meridian to do the same.
That was quite a battle, pilot. The pirates were very well armed. We were right that Long John Wing was not alone. Congratulations on taking down Long John Wing. Those Ares-class fighters were a tough fight to be sure. They were primarily armed with Akaton SDGs and Stiletto II missiles for disabling the Meridian. Fortunately, both the Meridian and the Hollians successfully made it to Altair. Given the intensity of the firefight, congratulations on a fine job. Good work in overseeing the repair operation to the Meridian. The crew of the Izaroth were able to repair the engines without too much difficulty. It seems that your wing was also the target of the subspace raid. It appears that the pirates intended to destroy 2 of your craft and disable the other 2. It seems their intention was to use Alpha 2 and 4 as cover for their escape from subspace. Excellent work in dispatching Silverwing. They may have been lightly armed, but you were outnumbered. The destruction of the Mudineri created a subspace surge that destroyed the AWACS ship and opened a hole into subspace. This Lucifer-class vessel, designation SD Nyarlathotep, came through it. The Nyarlathotep appears to be a derelict drifting through subspace. We will be sending a team to investigate soon enough. This matter is now security level Zeta. Do not discuss this issue with anyone. Any disclosure of this will be in violation of the Beta Aquila Securities Act. Dismissed.
Derelict. That's what this campaign is named for. It's derelict. It's the eponymous derelict of the that this campaign was named after. Oh man. Seeing that old throwback model brings back memories. Oh man, I'm getting a few drop frames. 435 so far. Not much, but still I'm doing pretty well in that department. And I do have enhanced broadcasting turned on. Okay, 212 silver scythes. The silver scythes were formed in 2360 as a detail to deep-range patrol and guard of installations in the Aldebaran and Altair systems. While primarily Vasudan territory, the GTVA felt that having Terran squadrons assigned to guard Vasudan space and vice versa would help towards bringing further understanding and respect between the two cultures. These good intentions aside, the Silver Scythes became a deep space patrol and installation guardians. While maintaining a superficial contact with their Vasudan counterparts, the Silver Scythes have been essentially isolated from the rest of the GTVA, especially after being transferred to Tau Sigma Station after it became operational in 2368. At present, morale in the Scythes is known to be low. In efforts to boost its efforts, GTVA Command has increased the rotation of pilots assigned to this unit. That having been said, the recent economic difficulties in the GTVA have made adequate supplies to the 212th problematic. Other areas of the Alliance are in greater need of the more advanced military forces. If necessary, the Vasudan forces from Altair can be called upon to support the situation if necessary. As it stands now, the 212th, along with the GTC Lone Wolf, stand watch at Towson Station. Personal profiles: Lieutenant Aubrey Duct Tape Mackey. While reliable and a competent pilot, Mackey is known to be vocal and oftentimes rude. Despite his complaining, he recently requested a second tour of duty at Towson Station. He was originally assigned against his will when he tried speaking Vasudan without a translator, simultaneously violating some 14 rules of etiquette in a single phrase. He inadvertently insulted a senior officer at Aldebaran. To this day, it is not known exactly what Mackey said or how he said it. Suffice to say that Mackey would rather remain at Tau Sigma.
Personal log of Governor Raymond Francis McKemby, November 13th, 2372. It has been just over 5 years since the largest exodus humanity has ever seen. Towards the end of the Neo-Terran Front Rebellion, an ancient portal was discovered in the Gamma Draconis system. It had been activated by the NTF, opening the doorway to another confrontation with the Shivans. In our arrogance, we thought we learned from our experience 32 years ago. Nietzsche once said, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." We believed him. Our trust in our technology and our alliances made us overconfident. We assumed we could overcome any obstacle and that nothing could stand in our way. When the Shivans came again, we thought, like Jerusalem of old, that our walls would never fall. But the prophets cried out, warning of doom on the horizon. We ignored them, believing the lie that we had made for ourselves. The lesson, like the universe, was harsh, and we had forgotten it. We forgot that we had paid the price with our homeworlds. We were cut off from Sol and Earth. Vasuda Prime had been laid waste, scattered across many systems. Our colonies became our havens because we had little choice. Terran, Vasudan, we walk amongst the cold space between the stars as exiles, looking for a place where we might find comfort, and most of all, home. We learned the lesson again with Capella, a place I once called home. When the Shivans came again, we fled our homes with the hope that we could soon return. We hoped that the GTVA would stop them, yet after a short-lived victory, we saw our place in the universe. The Shivans tore through our defenses as if they were paper, batting us aside as if we were nothing but a minor annoyance. In efforts to save the rest of our colonies, the jump nodes were collapsed, and the Shivan advance stopped at Capella. Yet I am left to wonder. I look at the starfield from here at Altair, looking at the golden glow of the star I was born under, yet I know this to be an illusion. This system will not see the supernova that destroyed our home for many years to come. It is a reminder of a place to which we can never return. We are exiles once again. In all, there were some 200 million of us cast out of Eden to walk amongst the stars. We look for a place to call home. Many resent us because the strain on the GTVA economy has thrown us into a new depression. The Vesudans have been kind, showing us a hospitality that we never expected. The wounds of the Terran-Vesudan War still run deep. It has been heartening to discover, however, their honor and their trust. Yet perhaps they have more in common than we once thought, for they too are exiles, having a deeper understanding of what it is to never return home. This is why we come to Altair, the doorway to a new promised land. The systems beyond show great promise and hope of a newfound freedom for our people. For the first time in many, many years, I feel hope for our future. R.F. McKenby, Governor of Capella. End of log.
It has been 1 week since the jump corridor between Tau Sigma and the Altair system was quarantined under provisions from the Beta Aquae Securities Act. Any discussion on this matter is classified. Travel in the subspace corridor is strictly prohibited, even to GTVA personnel. As such, all members of the 212th Silver Site present in Altamore have been temporarily assigned to the Vesudan installation, GVI Luxor. It has been 1 week since the jump.
Okay, so the Luxor is a decommissioned Typhon destroyer, Lamprey, power disruptor. And the Lamprey, an anti-shield weapon. 5 hull, 47 shield. Can't remember whether it was called the Lamprey or the Surfey. One Prometheus retrofit. I just like the Tempest missiles. The rest of you can take tornado missiles. You carry Piranhas, those are anti-fighter bombs. Stilettos and trebuchets. Beta Wing. Why do you get the retrofit Prometheus cannons? You should be using the standard ones. Checkmate. Okay.
The GVI Luxor is a decommissioned Vesudan Typhon-class destroyer, combined with a Ganymede docking ring. It serves its purposes well and is a very flexible design. While the Luxors fight a complement and be that of a fully operational destroyer, they are operating at approximately half strength. Since your stay in Altair is for an unspecified time, your skills will be put to use. While assigned to Luxor Station, you will be assigned to flight patrols and escort duty alongside your Vesudan colleagues. In spite of the closure of the jump corridor, Capellan refugees have begun to arrive in the Altair system. In all, some 1 million refugees are expected to pass through here in the coming weeks. Leading the way is the GTM Alexis, a medical frigate carrying Governor R.F. McKenby. As soon as the Alexis arrives, the Governor will be making his way to Luxor to meet with the local Vesudi commander and the delegation from Morgan Technologies, who have sponsored the bid of the Capella refugees for a new home in the Tau Sigma cluster. Alpha Wing, you are charged with ensuring security in the area. You are responsible for not only the Governor's safety, but for the GTM Alexis and the rest of the refugee fleet. Delta Wing is flying patrol around Luxor Station. They are under your command if you need assistance with the convoy. The GVCV Quetzalcoatl is also on active duty near the station. In an emergency, Beta Wing is also on standby as the refugee fleet approaches. They will only be launched at the discretion of Luxor Station. We do not know what potential security threats exist. However, there are several pirate groups in operation in these outer systems. They have been plaguing GTVA security forces significantly over the past few months. Morgan Technologies is one of the many voices claiming that the GTVA does not have the ability to maintain security in this region. Keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary. With the Governor's arrival, it is very possible that one of the pirate groups may attempt some kind of raid. Good luck, pilot.
Feels good to be in a surface.
Welcome to Luxor Station, Alexis. Give my regards to the Governor.
A Terran pilot and a Vesudan fighter? We weren't expecting that, Alpha.
The leader and myself are Darren. We've been assigned to Luxor Station temporarily. Do you have any good food with you?
Depends on what you call good. Our food transports are right behind us. Thanks for flying escort.
This is Governor Mkembe's shuttle to Luxor Station, requesting permission to dock.
Permission granted. Refugees out there, Governor.
Great. Wow, Kellogg and Elba. I like how they're named after famous food brands like Kellogg, Elba, Elba Toast, Kellogg's cereal, Maxwell, I don't know, Omotep, this is Clyde, Bara.
Thanks, Luxor. Kappa Wing moving to fly, escort, yeah.
Luxor, we have no record of Kappa Wing flying escort. Could you clarify this?
Probably just an oversight, Alexis.
Come on, this doesn't sound right. We weren't supposed to have any Terran fighters in the area, beyond Alpha Leader and myself.
Are you sure that's Alpha 2?
There's something not quite right. It didn't come through on the translator. Just something in their voice.
Acknowledged, Alpha Wing. Close your distance with Kappa and investigate.
Come on, Kappa's rogue. Repeat, Kappa's rogue. Engage now.
Man, better turn off.
We have been sabotaged. We are able to launch, but we cannot retrieve ship. Return to the Alexis.
Acknowledged, Luxor. Returning to the Alexis.
Free. Worse than expected. We got a saboteur on Luxor. Good grief, a saboteur on Luxor. Old Kappa Man, this must have been rather iconic back in the day.
Governor, we can't take you back on board with this firefight. Try.
Wait, what? Retreat on the bomber who's attacking Quomotep.
Fighting going on, Alexis, but acknowledged. Moving to the other side of the station and holding our breath.
Alpha, advanced force craft arrived close to the governor's subject. It is beginning docking procedures.
Luxor, Alpha, anyone? Now would be a good time for some help.
Coming! Coming, just hold on tight. Really hope that... Don't let the governor get captured. Hope Beta comes through. Only I have that sniper scope. I don't think I'm supposed to go after those. Leg. Why?
Scanners are reading a new inbound ship. Demo's class Corvette. Where are they getting this firepower?
I don't want to get close to Ithaca. It's too powerful for me to take on my own. And Blackwing. Still worry that I'm gonna get hit by one of those damn beams.
What is that? Looks like we've seen it. What's going on, Command?
That's one of these hill bases altitude. Those using code they have to know.
Governor, our base is still damaged, but we have cleared them enough that you can now land.
Roger that, Luxor. Beginning docking procedures.
Right, good thing the Cypher arrived when they did.
Alpha, we have driven them off and the Governor shuttle has now docked. Return to base.
If any security threat was perceived before, now it has become critical. Pirates operating with fighters, bombers, and even a small cruiser is one thing. Yet, for this group to be this well armed indicates something much deeper and dangerous. Additionally, the docking bays of the GVI Luxor were sabotaged by a substantial explosion. In doing so, the Governor's shuttle was stranded outside the station during the firefight, leaving it vulnerable to a kidnap attempt. It seems that Alpha-Wing had access to GVA clearance codes in the system. This is a serious breach of security. Their IFF appeared as friendly, so they could approach the convoy unmolested. Fortunately, with you and Alpha 2 flying escort, you were able to pick up on the inflection of their voice and act on the situation before they could carry out their orders. However, to the mission. You managed to thwart an attempt to kidnap Governor McKenby. Your quick action and adequate response have prevented what could have been a serious incident. The Ithaca, a Deimos-class corvette, represents a substantial security threat in the area. While it was driven off, we're going to have to take some steps to track it down. We were fortunate that the GTFF Cypher was in the area and helped to drive Rash's pirate attack. However, details of their presence in the system is classified. You are not to discuss this matter, even amongst your wingmates. The GTM Alexis successfully made it to her rendezvous point. As flagship of the Capellan flotilla, she will hold position at Luxor Station to supervise the operation. Hopefully, the quarantine of the jump node will be short-lived, and the Capellans will be able to establish a new home. Regardless, the situation has now become serious enough. The GTVA is mobilizing its fleets to deal with the security threats in this region. We're going to have our hands full over the next few weeks, pilot. Return to your quarters and give yourself some downtime. You are dismissed.
Right then, I think that's enough for today. So, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Because of you, I feel like it's actually worth it to keep on streaming. So, maybe there's someone I can raid. I don't know. Really, I don't know. Charcoal. There's someone I could possibly raid. They're playing a really interesting Doom mod. That being said, I will see you on Saturday for more Free Space 2 with the Derelict campaign. Alright, goodbye.